Peace and blessings. It is your girl, Kim, and I am recording to you from the beautiful state of Virginia. I am here on business, and that's why I wasn't able to get with you guys yesterday to talk to you about my uh, ending of, let me make sure I have the week right, the ending of week 23, the beginning of week 24 of my wellness journey. I am still happily under my 50 pounds of weight loss. I'm actually now at 51 pounds lost. I am at 187.6 pounds. I have lost a half an inch in my waist, so it's at a 42 and a half, and my hips are holding steady at a 41. So I am still making progress. I didn't have any weight loss, but I lost, like I said, a half an inch. I am still, again, working on my strength training. And one thing, like I said, that's important, as I mentioned, I'm traveling. And so it's always important for me to keep consistent, as when I travel, it's difficult to prepare my meals. So I have to, eat in restaurants. So I try to be consistent in the type of meals that I'm eating, making sure that I'm having similar meals. So, like, for instance, let me give you a day in a life of what I eat, because I think that would be helpful in you understanding, portions of my wellness journey. So, because I'm part of the Optavia program, I eat every 3 hours. And so, what I do is around 6:30 in the morning, I have my first fueling. Okay, and fuelings are things that consist of a protein-based meal that is already prepackaged by Optavia. So I'll have this morning I had a maple and brown sugar oatmeal. So I had that. That was my fueling for this morning, and that was by Optavia. And then around 10:30 or 10:30, let me make sure, no, 9:30, because I ate at 6:30. 9:30, I had a fueling, and that was a protein type bar. So I had one of those. And then at 12:30, I had my lunch. And for lunch, the place that sponsors the training that I was doing today, they offered to purchase lunch for me, and so they were ordering from Chick-fil-A. And so, anytime I'm looking for a meal, I'm trying to find the most nutritious thing that I can have. And so I was able to get a kale salad, a kale side salad, and a 5-piece grilled chicken nugget. So that's what I had. So I had my protein and I had my greens. So you have like a lean and green meal. So I had that for lunch. Then at 3:30, I had another fueling. And what did I have today? I had a berry crunch bar, and that's another protein type bar. And then I haven't had dinner yet, but wherever we go for dinner this evening, my business partner and I, what I'm going to typically have is either a grilled chicken or a salmon, a grilled salmon. And if there's any type of sauce, I'll have that on the side. And then I have some type of vegetable with it. Now, most of the time, the meals that have a chicken, grilled chicken or grilled fish, typically will have like some type of rice, and then they'll have your vegetables. So what I typically do is I have them double the vegetables and eliminate the rice, because I'm not eating carbs at this point in my wellness journey. So that's typically what it looks like. And then I have one more time afterwards. So if I eat my meal at 6:30, that's going to be my dinner. And then at 9:30, I'll have one more fueling, which will be another type of bar that I'll have, another type of protein-based bar. And then that'll be it for the day. I typically do my exercise in the morning prior to having my first fueling, because I get up at like 5:30, so around 6 o'clock. I do my exercise, and then at 6:30, so I'm within that hour range, I'll have my first fueling, or what I consider my breakfast for the day. So that's pretty much how a day in the life of my meals go. And, I've been able to do that. I've been doing, again, a lot of strength training. And so I'm going to see some fluctuations in weight over the next couple of weeks, because, of course, muscle weighs more than fat. And so what'll happen is I'll see some little fluctuations in weight and things like that, but it will consistently start going back down. And so when I travel, one thing that's important, um, I actually bought some weights that you fill with water. Okay, and so because I can't bring my physical weights with me because they're too heavy, I bring plastic ones that I got through Amazon, and I just fill them with water. They're much lighter, but what I can still do is get some intensity from them because, it's still some form of strength training. So I try to be consistent in my meals. I bring a scale with me and I weigh myself. The scale is 0.4 pounds off from the scale that I use at home, so I make sure that I compensate for that when I'm recording my weight gain or my weight losses. So that's something that I do as well when I travel. But again, I have no control over how I eat, or what they put in my meals. So I always make sure, again, that I do a grilled chicken or a grilled fish type meal so that my meals are similar. So that if at the end of my trip, there are any changes, my weight tends to stay the same, or I may, it may go up or down a pound, not even a pound, like a half a pound or a tenth of a pound. So I try to make sure that it kind of stays in that range, and that happens by eating around the same time and eating a similar type of meal. So that's kind of how it's been working for me with my travel schedule. And as that continues to ramp up, those are the things that I'll be doing to maintain along my journey. So just wanted to share that with you just in case you've missed that along the way, or in case I haven't shared it along the way. That's kind of typically a day in the life of how I'm eating and exercising. My exercise, I didn't mention, is moderate. And so, it's never more than 30 minutes, and I kind of alternate between strength training and doing some exercises on my recumbent bike. But of course, when I don't have my recumbent bike, I'll do some cardio as opposed to working out on my bike. But primarily, I work out on my bike, my elliptical recumbent bike, and I do a lot of strength training because I'm in the phase of toning. With the significant weight loss, you want to make sure that you're toning because skin starts to get loose, and you want to start toning those areas and working on your core and your abs and your obliques and things like that. So that is where I'm at. This one was a little longer than typical, but I had a lot more to share this time. So I look forward to sharing with you my progress next week. And until I see you then, I say peace.